Hey guys, hope you guys are doing really good. So as some of you have seen that video I made, I think it was just well, that was just yesterday. I spent a lot of time in the 5D last night, so I'm really tired. I feel yeah, I'm exhausted. But anyway, I can't believe that was just yesterday. So those of you who watched that video, I got a pre-shuffle message. I know. I told myself I would start recording my pre-shuffles for when messages come out. I just don't have a way of setting that up so you guys can actually see the cards. So, I'm going to try to get a tripod at some point relatively soon so that I could at least have you guys able to see the cards and everything as well, because I know a lot of people have been kind of complaining about that. It's just like not the setup I have right now. So I was getting all my decks prepared, and I was on my last deck, which is my shaman deck. All kinds of intense shit always comes out when I shuffle with that deck, and I was getting nervous, and all of a sudden stuff came out, and I saw the first two cards, and I just knew. The first two cards were the Cursed and Lightning. First of all, this card is all about karma from your past lives. The second I saw it, I was like, damn it, this is a part 2. I know it, this is a part 2. And Lightning, I had to recheck it because I was pretty sure I knew that it was just like something sudden is coming your way, and it's about your karma. It's about your karma, guys. Again, this definitely applies to those who saw that video and who resonated with that. A couple of these cards I'm not super familiar with. So like I said, I just took the cards that came out, which was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. Was that really 10? Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it is 10. Wow, I don't know why it doesn't look like 10 to me, but it is. Anyway, I can count, I swear. So 10 cards came out. Like I said, I know a couple, but I don't know all of them because with this deck, every card has such in-depth meaning, and it's an oracle deck. You know what I mean? So it's not tarot cards. Just from just the feel that I get before I even get into the cards with you. I know you can't see them. I'll show them to you, I promise. I feel like, it's saying, hey, karma's about to strike. Your karma's coming back, from your past life that you got to deal with, and it's major. And I really feel like there is a planetary shift or star shift going on. I just haven't really looked into it because, to be honest, it was whatever happened yesterday and doing that reading, it really drained me. And then I was drained from last night because I think because of that shift, I was visiting a couple of you in your dreams because I was an observer in a couple of dreams where I'm like, I've never been an observer in a dream before. So I'm even ascending to new stuff too myself. So it's intense. I know some of you guys are. I am as well. So anyway, my point is, I think because of that reading, some of you were calling me in the 5D and I was visiting and observing. I won't go into the detail of what I saw because some of the things I saw were very upsetting, to be honest with you. And I just feel like Spirit doesn't want me talking about it in detail. So I'm not going to because I'm actually being told not to. Anyway, so let's get into it. See what this part 2 is about. Okay, guys? Because I don't think it's just me. I really think a lot of you guys have actually kind of called me to do this. All right? So we'll get into it. The first card is the overall energy, Taming the Wind with the number 55. Surprise, surprise, right? All right, so let's see what this is about. I actually have never gotten this card before. Let's see. I love this deck, but I try not to work with it too often because it's a very powerful deck, I'm finding, or maybe it just works well with my energy. There's something about it that really resonates with me, and the messages are just really intense, and so it's a little draining, which is why I don't work with it too often. Okay, Taming the Wind. Here the feather, a symbol that is used to clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment you make to your life. This is a symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material. I know. Infusing the world with reverence and an acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit to co-create for the highest good for all. It's time to clear your energy. Be present and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when Taming the Wind appears as a symbol, it's time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. Now, if you're struggling with this shift and the message I just gave you, pay attention to this next description, okay? It's time to clean up any misunderstandings with others. Clear the air after disagreements and allow others to share their side of things. You are called now to be a good listener. It's not the time to be right. It's a time for you to understand rather than be understood. Good things come out of this restraint of tongue and pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you you allow for all sides to have value. So as you guys know, like I said, karma's coming back. I won't read you the descriptions of these because it's like I basically just told you what it is. This is karma from past lives, family karma, ancestral karma, bloodline karma as well. Lightning strike. It's like it's going to be sudden, it's going to be quick, and it's literally a return. It's a return of things to deal with, okay? And this is basically saying, you know, approach this with caution, approach this with love, approach this with the mindset of the higher self, okay? So make sure that you're tapped into your higher selves when this comes. Some of you have already experienced it. And remember, this is 55. It's like, that's basically a tower moment, right? And we have lightning. That's a tower moment, but it's not destruction, right? It's just like, it's sudden. It's sudden, it's sudden, it's sudden is what I keep getting. I feel like you're feeling it coming, but I feel like it's going to come in a way that you're not expecting for most of you. So just be very cautious, okay? Now these next two. I know the Sweat Lodge. I don't know the Soul Retriever. Okay, so these are the next two. The Sweat Lodge is all about purging shit. Numbers 49 and 54. I'm calling these out for some reason. I don't know why. Something's telling me to. Maybe those numbers resonate with you. 49 and 54. That breaks down to a 4 and a 9. Oh. Sacrificing foundation. Oh, that does sound like a tower moment, doesn't it? Could very well be a tower moment. Like a major, 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 major tower moment. Anyway. So let's look at Soul Retriever. Okay. Soul Retriever is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use Soul Retriever to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of your pain. Oh, wow. So you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new path, a new flight path. Don't be distracted by the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. Yeah. Karma, childhood wounds, all that stuff. That's about addressing it and basically healing. Healing from that. Healing from this karma that's coming your way. So again, this is relating back to that reading for sure. Making the right choice. Making the right choice and righting the wrongs and clearing out that bad karma. Sweat Lodge, like I said, it's all about purge. It's about purging. Okay, and it's also about ascending. It's about purging the old shit that you don't need anymore so you can ascend. Okay, so it is about getting rid of this karma so you can go about on your merry way to the journey that you're supposed to have. All right, now Circle. I've read Circle before once. I'm not super incredibly familiar with it, so I'll read it to you guys. I feel like it's just about being connected. Being connected, but let's see. Okay. Unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum is what this card implies. The circle reminds us we are all one, dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. This card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever-changing and always connected. Human spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intrinsically connected. Okay, I'm not even going to read it anymore because that's just like harping on the point we're already talking about. We're all connected through many lifetimes, through time itself. It's just saying, yes, we're all connected. This karma is a real thing and it's coming your way. Be cognizant of that because, this is a lesson that wasn't learned the right way the last time. Well, it wasn't even learned, was it? Wasn't even learned. We're all connected. It's all karma. It's all cyclical. Past life shit. It's all coming back. All right, now we got the owl with the number 39. That breaks down to a 3 for any of those that resonates with that. So the owl. I've never gotten this card, but I know owls are about, gaining knowledge, almost like mastering. I don't know why I'm feeling mastering. I think some of you are really coming into a mastery of some kind relating to this situation. Maybe it's just mastering that lesson. That could definitely be it. But anyway, it's about intuition, getting downloads, and just foreseeing, being able to foresee, getting access to the knowledge, and just knowing just knowing exactly what you're supposed to do is kind of what I'm getting. Knowing that this is a karmic situation that you have to fix. Even if it's comes from a dark place. I don't know, I'm getting dark place. Maybe that's just about the actual like changing of the karma, like transformic energy, Scorpio energy, dark energy. You need dark and light. I've explained this to you guys, but that's what I'm getting. But let's read it. Let's actually read it and have me just stop rambling. Okay. Owl is the master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. Excuse me. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. I'm almost speechless. Thank goodness I have words to read. Owl can bring you messages from the invisible world. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voices of the ancestors and you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. Look around you. Notice every detail and find the hidden messages brought to you by Owl. Do not shoot the messenger. Be grateful to friend who shows you what you have not wanted to see until now. Observe all the facets of the diamond without judgment. Remember that the facets you dislike are often mirrors of the parts of you that you do not want to recognize. A lot of mirroring language here, guys. A lot of mirroring language here. Do not be afraid of the truth, as it will become your compass. And again, for those of you who are really struggling to get downloads, to tap into your intuition, listen to this part. Owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message you are not hearing? The situation you are not seeing with clarity? Owl invites you to wait patiently. Bide your time until it is right to act. Then do so decisively with no hesitation or remorse. Yeah. This is about having the intuition to make the right choice this time. Hands down. Now these last two came out together. We have the Beloved with the number 5 and the Child. What number is that? Oh, 7. 7. Divine Path. So the Beloved, for those of you who've been watching a lot of my content, especially my patrons, you guys know what this card is. This is my Twin Flame card, but I don't want to read this one because I've read it so many times, but I'll just tell you, it's basically about soul connections. It's about recognizing another person's soul as you've known them before, or as a part of yourself. So it's recognizing soul contracts. It's also recognizing karmics as well, and definitely recognizing your twin flame. Okay, it's definitely about having that deep soul contract bond that you guys feel together. All right, now the Child. That one is one I can never remember. I know I've read it like a couple times in my videos. It's like, why can't that one ever stick with me? The Child. Maybe I just struggle with the word child, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna say I'm not maternal, but I don't feel extra maternal compared to most females. Maybe that's why I just struggle with the actual term. Anyway. The Child knows the way to joy and happiness. The Child offers the return of a second innocence, a time born of wisdom and not of I struggle with that word, naivety. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. I can't make this shit up. I really can't. I'm not that good. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. The Child is here to release you from the habit of being yourself and to help you acquire beginner's minds that you can see life as it is for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or partner today? I'm like literally reading this verbatim. Can you see them with fresh eyes? Who is looking back at you in the mirror this morning? The mirroring image is ridiculous. Mirroring language is ridiculous here. Become a mystery unto yourself and reconnect with a sense of childlike wonder. The Child comes to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. You were born unfeathered and happy. It can be so again if you make the choice right now. The Child will help you climb out of the hole you may have dug yourself into to recover your sense of play. Wow. So, to paraphrase, oh wait, I never actually showed you guys the board. I'm so sorry. Okay. My bad. There's the board. I actually can't see if you see everything. It's so hard to tell because I'm literally looking at it upside down. Oh, I guess that's a little better. Hi. Anyway, so yeah, that's the board. Jeez. So yeah, be prepared, guys. You know it's coming. It's coming. It's striking. The curse you've been carrying from lifetime to lifetime. It's not really a curse. It's not really a curse. It's karma. But it's karma and lessons that need to be learned in this lifetime. It's coming back around. You gotta use your intuition and understand. Hold on. Let me put all these up. Use your intuition and understand that we are all connected here and that this is a very cyclical thing that you've been dealing with. Okay, this is not the first time you've dealt with it. It's time to heal these wounds so that you don't have to deal with it again in the next life and purge that shit. Deal with it, purge it, and move on so that you don't have to repeat this because you already know. You know it's coming. You know the right choice. And if you don't know the right choice, please tap into your intuition, but ground yourself ahead of time, okay? Because this energy shift was insane. And it's regarding a soul contract, a karmic contract, or a twin flame. And it's about facing it and taking a second chance at the right decision. I'm speechless. I don't know about you guys. I'm speechless. I was just getting the deck ready, and other messages were coming through my other decks, but I felt like those are more personal. And then this came out and I was like, oh no, part 2. Here we go. Part 2. I know that a lot of you guys really like the way that I did that reading, and I was just reading the energy. And since this came out again like this, I will probably read it. I feel compelled to do it now, but I know I don't have enough time. I literally only have 13 minutes to do anything. Yeah, I only got 13 minutes to do anything. I'm sorry, guys. It's because my SD card is full, and if I pause this to try and go and clear it out, I'm gonna lose the spot, and then I'm gonna have to do a whole second video anyway, and I'm gonna have to stitch it. So here's part 2. If I have time today, because I have a lot of videos I've been catching up on, if I have time today, I will try to do an energy read on it again. Okay. And if I don't have time today, I'll do it tomorrow because this feels really important. But anyway, take this message as it resonates and just keep tapping your intuition because deep down you know what to do. You know what to do. Even if it's, for some of you, I'm not going to lie, for some of you it's going to be walking away. Depending on your lesson in this and what side you're on, okay? And how much work is being put in. So for example, I'll say for my twinsies, for my twin flames, if your karma is coming back, your partner is coming back, and there's a lesson to be learned here. It could be their lesson or it could be yours. You understand what I'm saying? But if your twin has not done the work, don't do it. And that is a lesson. Okay? That is a major lesson. If your twin flame has not done the work that they need to do, you do not have any business being in union with them. You understand what I'm saying? They got to do their own work. Plain and simple. Now for my soul contracts and karmics, it's going to be, again, depending on what side you're on, it's about making the right choice. Plain and simple, whatever side you're on, whatever that choice is, it's about making the right decision this time. No, don't forget the lesson, twin flames. I'm serious. That's going to be a really tough lesson. It's hard, it hurts, but it's just the truth. And this is about second chances, about doing it right. So if you're the twin who, okay, sorry. Oh God, my time's running out. So if you're the twin who's done all the work and you've just been waiting and your twin shows up and you know in your gut that they have done the work, don't walk away. Okay? If you know they've done the work, and if you know that they haven't, if you know something's off, if you see red flags of oh, they're still a little selfish, or oh, they're still kind of a player, or oh, they still have that addiction, or whatever it is, no matter how small, you know the right choice. Because that could have been a mistake that you could have made in one of your lives together, right? It could have been that you kept choosing them even though they didn't do the work, and that would have been a major backfire, right? Because if a twin hasn't done the work, you can't stay in union together. It just doesn't work that way. The energy won't allow you to stay to union together if the work is not done. But again, soulmates, karmics, depends on what side of the table you're on. But tap into the intuition. Your intuition will tell you. And this is the right time. That energy shift was no joke. All right. Tapping your intuition to seek out your right answer. I can't tell you the right answer for everybody. It's about making the right decision. Whatever that right decision is for you in your certain circumstance, please tap in your intuition to figure that out for yourself. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Gots to go because I got to clear out my SD card and upload this and get recalibrated to start doing some more videos for you guys, okay? Please take care. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.